Imagine me, a television network anchor, telling a guest that I'll wait till you're white, and then you can disagree with me. Well, let's check out a little clip that just happened on CNN and our old friend, Don Lemon.
What, do you have anything on this before I move on to China?
I don't see what one has to do with the other, but go on. I took up a lot of time with Fox.
Oh, it's fine. We have time.
I don't really see what one has to do with the other, especially consider and using the Civil War to talk about black Americans. That war was not fought for black people to have guns. That's not.
That war was fought for black people to have freedoms in this country. Yeah. Actually, that's why the Civil War was fought.
Okay.
And the sad
part
about
it wasn't fought for black people to have guns. I think.
Actually, you know, funny fact is, black people did not get to enjoy the other freedoms until their Second Amendment rights were secured. And I think that that's one of the lessons that we learned.
Black people still aren't allowed to enjoy the freedoms.
I disagree with you on that, Don. I disagree with you. And I think you're doing a disservice to our country by failing to recognize the fact that we have equality before the law.
When you are in black skin and you live in this country, then you can disagree with me. But we're not. You mentioned in here that we have three different shades of melanin.
Don, I think we have to be able to talk about these issues in the open regardless of the color of our skin. Black Americans today, to say that, compare that to 1865 and 1964,
I think for you to compare it to 1865 and 1964 is actually, I think it's insulting.
I'll wait till you're black, and then you can disagree with me. Yeah, the black supremacy in action. The race card being thrown down. And Vivek calmly responds that we should all be able to talk about race and things that are afflicting the United States, regardless of skin color, but not in the black supremacist world, where his version of events, where his opinions take priority. They trump any other opinion. This is the manifestation of all the wokeism that has unfolded. Don Lemon should be fired immediately, because we all know that if somebody had said that from the white version, as I stated earlier, they would be gone. They would be canceled. Their life would be over. But we allow these horrendous racists like Don Lemon to get away with it because there is a skin color that reigns supreme in America today, and that color is not white. That color is not Asian. That color is not Mexican. That color is black. And we all know it's true. Why do you think that the media constantly reports on white on black crime, but never reports on the white woman in Chicago that was getting beaten by a mob, predominantly black people, or all black people? I'm not sure which. Let's just say predominantly, over and over and over again. This happens. And Don Lemon is the manifestation of the black supremacy. Fire him. He is a racist. He is a malignant force on our culture and in our airwaves, and this just demonstrates how little credibility CNN has by keeping him on despite all his missteps and lies. And you have to give it to Vivek, who calmly states and asserts facts. If Don Lemon has facts, then he can counter and debate Vivek based on them. But of course, because he doesn't, he goes to racism. He goes to the black supremacy card. He plays the race card. Well, Don Lemon, we ain't playing no more. You deserve to be fired and live out your rotten, miserable life by yourself without poisoning our airways with your racism. The woke racism is the true racism that exists in America. I don't support racism of any kind. I want us all to live by Martin Luther King's ethos, to judge somebody by the content of their character. But you, Don Lemon, I judge you by exactly that. And you, sir, are a horrendous, racist man.